last but not least, we have Lemonaide. We have MJ and Anik, and give them a pre-round of applause.
All right, give me a minute to get set up here. We'll jump into it. You want to tell a joke while we wait? All right, I got a joke while we wait. What comes before part B? Party! Let's go! Y'all ready to have some fun? I'm so glad my wife isn't here. That would have been brutal.
This is how our team meetings start. So welcome to our team meeting.
It literally is. That's fantastic. You got that, Rithik? I'm kidding. All right. You can't see my screen yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We got the screen sharing and all that good stuff. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It is an honor to be here. My name is MJ. I am the co-founder and CEO of a company that I get the privilege to work for called Lemonaide Music. And this slightly taller, slightly better looking version of me is my co-founder, Ani. You want to say hello?
Hello, everyone. I'm a co-founder and do everything related to research at Lemonaide. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Ani came in from Boston this morning, and I live in New York City. But yeah, long story short, thank you guys for the opportunity to be here. So Lemonaide is a ethical AI company that's all about helping musicians make their own music. So excited for y'all to actually get a chance to mess around with some of our algorithms later today. So we got 3 products that are out in the wild right now. We've got Lemonaide Seeds, Collab Club, and Spawn. Collab Club is really interesting because we've actually got the chance to partner with hand select artists, train algorithms on their catalog, and do a revenue share together. So what's dope about that is, I don't know if y'all know people like Kato on the track, DJ Payne 1, Mantra, Kavi. Probably should have had all y'all sign an NDA before this one, but we got Mr. Lex Luger coming up next, the godfather of trap. So we got the chance to go down to Virginia Beach a couple of weeks ago and just see him cook up with his AI model, which is such a really cool thing to be able to do. But what's dope is, so what does ethical actually mean? So we see all AI applications, as all of you do, as 3 different things, right? It's the data set, it's the model, and it's the application. So from a data set point of view, we're super proud to state every single line of data in our training data set, we've met with the artist and got a license with them. Every single line of data. Foundational, fine-tuned, you name it, right? So that's the first thing. And shout out to Adi right here for leading our entire science strategy. Our algorithms are proprietary as well. And shout out to our team. We actually got selected for our ISMIR paper this past year. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So we've been grinding in a little niche of AI music land, which is related to MIDI. We've been doubling down and leading the research on conditional generation from scratch, you name it, leading towards multimodality. So how does MIDI lead to audio and text, and what does it all mean together? So we've been just working on it, and last year, one of the outcomes of our research, apart from doing very industry research, which is very product-driven research, is we wanted to give it back to the community. And we published a paper at ISMIR, got selected. It was a really great experience for the team, and we continue to do that every year. So give it back to the community. If people are into MIDI research here, one of our tokenizers is publicly available. It's all open sourced as well. So just trying to balance the the industry versus open source community research objectives that we have. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that. And it's not just about research, it's about actually getting our product into the hands of musicians that can actually use these algorithms as well. We're super proud to say we've got over 10,000 monthly active users at this point. We're profitable as a startup, so that's a super, gotta say that with our chest, bro. Profitable as a startup. No, I'm kidding. I got way more gray hairs than I should for a 31-year-old. But that being said, why don't we just stop talking and jump into some music making? So I'm going to hop over to Logic. So here's the part that's funny. I know I'm going to get a lot of beef for using Logic. I grew up a rapper, so recording in Logic is so much better, right? But Yeah, thank you for that one person. It's probably Eddie that shouted me out over there. I'm just throwing out a blind guess right there. But yeah, that being said, so Spawn is really interesting because this is our product we launched this past November, and thankfully been doing incredibly well to the point where we've got some big names using this product, like even Nav the rapper. If you guys are familiar with Nav, it's crazy to have a rapper use this tool, and that's what made us realize, like, oh shoot, this may not just be for music producers, which was our initial goal. It might be for people who just want to get into making music in the first place. So what's dope is you have the ability to select tags in here. Can you guys see that okay? Oh yeah, you can see that well. All right, so you can select tags. You can choose key and scale. We're rolling out some new subgenres, but right now this is more of a hip-hop predominant plugin. And this is a VST3 and audio unit for those producers in the room. So I'm going to go ahead and select guitar, chill, and hit spawn. And in real time, we're going to hear a live generation. Whew. Hey. Yeah. Hey. All right. So what's dope about that, right? So this is actually, this is creating a MIDI file right here. So you can actually manipulate all the individual notes. We're all about control. Not about that whack Suno and Udio stuff that's got this like audio files. Producers can't even use it. You know what I mean? But this, you can actually manipulate every piece, and that's what music's all about, right? Being able to connect with it. But let's say you like this pattern, but you want to change the sound. Completely change the sound sets. All right, let's go ahead and spawn again, get something brand new. Hey. Okay. All right, check this out. We're going to cook up live right here, all right? Hey. You know what, Annie? Should I spit some bars? Here's the Instagram moment, people. Get the cell phones out. All right. Let's go. Hey. Yo. He's 16 with a passion of rapping and making magic. He's serious but lacking the talent to make it happen. Never had a band, but his temperature is crazy. He's trying to spit the truth, but his vision is getting hazy. He's on a track of greatness, but he's feeling barricaded. He's writing with his heart, but he's always feeling hated. If you want to see his passion, you will need a higher resolution. He's not the greatest, but he wants to do the best to do it. Hey, water and music, we out here. Shout out Sherry. She don't care about ball, never fumble. You know I'm eating it, I'm gonna grumble in the belly. Alright, I should probably stop now. But that's what music making's all about. Having fun, cooking up, and being able to have a good time. Let's do one more quick one. I exported this MIDI earlier because it was fire, and I just want to play this back so we can enjoy this together. Alright, ready? Woo! Export this immediately and get that on BeatStars, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot, I forgot to show y'all something. Alright. So this is a brand new version of sound design, and shout out to our partner Software Audio, my best friend Jacob, who literally is one of my best friends at this point, but that's his producer tag. He's worked with Travis Scott and like so many other amazing artists. We worked together on building this product and the UI UX. Check out what you can do, because audio engineering is one of those things that as a rapper, I want to be able to mix things up really quick and not get super deep into the weeds. So check this out. I'm on the wrong track. This one. All right. can kind of get a feel for it there. I'm going to go ahead and let this play in the background as background music as we continue to chat, because I think that's kind of chill. But yeah, we got one investor. It's BeatStars. Super grateful for BeatStars. Abe has believed in me and Ani, who's the BeatStars CEO for the longest time. So super grateful for them. As I mentioned earlier, grateful to say that we're profitable at this point. But we're still interested and open to look for partnerships. So if there's anyone in the room that's interested, that's an investor and or a music technology player that would be interested in partnering with us, either by getting our algorithms in y'all's application, or, if you just want to say hello, hopefully we are just friendly people to chat with tonight. But that being said, I guess we'll open it up for questions.
Okay, I can give a quick take. Multimodality for sure, but we have very clear agenda as a small startup, like what's for the rest of this year. For example, we are looking at text, we are looking at audio. That's first up. So visual stuff, we're open to trying it, like if it makes sense. And the others, and with respect to the form factor, which is a mobile, we were just talking about it today, like the form factor which our users want. Like we have a very active Discord community. We work with producers every day. Like even today, we were like talking to a producer, getting feedback, etc. The mobile one is interesting. It has come up before. Once again, priorities. We would want to explore that, and if it makes sense, because one of my dreams is I want my dad to be able to use the products that I make, and he's not getting on a computer and installing a DAW. So I need to get it on his phone. So at some point, it's going to happen. But
I love it. No, it's good.
yes.
This might be a completely different use case, but I'm not a musician. I make videos, and sometimes I need music for videos. So can I import a video and then build a track to the content? Can I do something that feels more cinematic, or
Yeah, I grew up making videos too. So one of the coolest experiences was, I didn't even show you all this, but whenever you get a snippet you like, you drag it into your digital audio workstation. I was editing a video in Final Cut Pro the other day, and I accidentally dragged it into Final Cut Pro, and I was like, oh shoot, this could be awesome for video editors. So right now we generate based off of a few tags like key, scale, moods, subgenres, things of that nature. So we're not in the video market yet, but kind of like Ani was saying, it's all about focus. We both grew up musicians. I grew up a rapper. He grew up a producer, and we love music. So we are just trying to shine as bright as a light in the music industry with all this dark crap going on with this shady stuff we can talk about later. But that being said, if we do it really well within the music and really help the musician, I don't see why we may not want to help, the video creator and things of that nature as well later. We've got a couple hands in the back. Yeah, go ahead. Those are fun. Yeah, so over the last 24 months, we've met with the individual artists that we actually train the data off of. I don't know if that sentence made sense. We meet directly with the artist. We get their consent, first of all. So we're on a video call. We actually get to know each other. We get their consent. Secondly, we get a legal license in place to make sure that they own all the rights to their music, that they are providing for us so we can train our algorithms. It's a non-exclusive license, and we are able to then train our algorithms on that. And then our end users then have a 100% royalty-free license based off of what they use from our generations. How does the musician get paid? Yeah, fantastic. So every single license that we have, we give the artist an option. It can either be a one-time payment, which is something that we work together on and we define, or a revenue share model. So it's really the preference of the artist, and that's how they get paid. Yeah, so I guess that's a fantastic question for you.
So the kind of attribution that is active currently with us is a single model attribution. So Collab Club models, we have a KXVI model, right? So all of the data sets that we're using within that model all of the attribution goes back to Kavi, and we have a revenue share split over there. In terms of fractional attribution, we don't do fractional attribution just yet. Maybe something for us to explore in the future when we have that confidence level. A lot of people are working on fractional attribution. I don't think we can get there until we have the consent of all the artists that they believe our fractional attribution solution. So that's an ongoing conversation every single day, not just on the technical side, but also on the artist side. So, but we do attribution through Collab Club.
So I have a question about the technology is great, and it's clear that you're kind of replacing the producer's role.
I wouldn't say that, but please continue.
Where do we draw the line? You did a nice rhyme.
Yeah, yeah.
What happens when that gets created by your company?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just want to call.
Everything gets taken over. So just the question is, the tool, where's the line between the tool and the artistry, so everybody.
I love it. It's a fantastic question, first of all. The first thing I just want to respond with is a data-driven answer of 16,000 paying customers that are all producers, right? So we're not replacing producers. We're a tool to help the producer. That's the first thing I want to clarify. Because, and I get a little emotional about it, because the reason I used to work at Google, he used to work at Amazon. Like, we didn't need to leave to start an AI music company. It was one of those, let's do it the right way. So one of our first conversations was, how far is too far? So far, we've intentionally drawn the line at 8-bar generations. So it really is something a producer would use to cook up. But it's up to the producer to choose the arrangement, to choose, the styles, to add their drum beat, to add their bass lines, their 808, list goes on. However, as we're building for the artist, we never want our egos to be bigger than the artist. So if an artist is like, hey, I love how far you've gone, I'd also love a drum generator, I'd love a bass line generator, whatever it may be, we're going to continue to build with them and for them. But yeah, we don't see ourselves as a replacement. It's another tool in the arsenal, something like Splice, something like Output, but it's really about getting the creative juices flowing. And what's cool is Ani talked about conditional generation earlier. I wish we had our demo spun up, but that idea is what's going to be able to unlock brand new ideas that only AI can. And that's where I think AI should be. Like, don't just throw AI over everything. The concept of it is if you play a melody, it'll be able to remix that exact melody idea within your digital audio workstation. Or if you just play melodies, it can be able to play chords underneath it. So it's really collaborating with you as the artist. So that's what I'm really excited for, but hopefully that makes sense. Cool. Both of y'all threw your hands up at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I think we're
Oh.
out of time.
Okay, cool. Let's chat after.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Cool. Good job, Andrew.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Good job. Wow, that's awesome. As an old software engineer, all I can say to answer your question about where's the line is I just love AI writing code for me. It makes my life so much easier. So, yeah, that's my response. But yeah, wrap it up, Sherry.